here in Philly. We know there's a little baseball coming up later tonight, so hoping to entertain you in the meantime. Spurs.
I see what you did there.
0 for 3, blocked by Embiid. He's ever made and most he's ever attempted in a game. Great move by Joel Embiid on the baseline.
Hack a hurdle for the jump shot. Couldn't connect.
Harden gets it into Harris. Great inbounds play. That's just a couple of veterans.
Why you don't foul a guy like Pirtle. Make him make those kind of shots.
Maxey steps into a wing triple and drills it. Tyrese Maxey didn't make a three-pointer a couple of nights ago. That one had to feel good.
Well, we talk about him being judicious more than in years past. I thought he made a great decision there. In rhythm, caught it and finished.
Great Jones hanging and hit. So good pass, but didn't bounce high enough for Pirtle. Scoop to Harden, back to Tyrese Maxey, around and down it goes. And that is starting to be a very fun combination. James Harden and Tyrese Maxey.
Well, you can see his head was on his swivel, knew where the defense was coming from. The help came from the baseline.
Turnover, 2-on-1. Harden up top to Harris for the hammer.
Especially against the 76ers. More than capable.
Harris, triple is true. Tobias Harris looking very good.
Your game, work on stuff you're actually going to do in a game. If you're not shooting three-pointers, don't be out there firing up three-pointers.
Way off on that three-point attempt. James looking to cook. Elbow is good. I like this version. Best five the other night ended up being PJ Tucker.
Yeah.
When they went small in the fourth quarter. George Niang drills the three.
Well, you can see
of the Sixers, 25 first quarter points. And he has 6 assists. The Spurs' entire team has 5. Vassell, oh my goodness. That was impressive stuff from Devin Vassell. Working out the offseason. Look at George getting up.
nice rim, nice reverse.
Back cut by Vassell and the jam. That's another aspect. Spurs really thought that was a backcourt. Apparently it was a deflection. I'm not sure it was. Embiid rises, hits a three. Thought he was going to have an attempt at a 4-point play. Maxey makes them both. He's got 7 now. Vassell. Devin Vassell having a good-looking second quarter. So
Struggling team with not a lot of experience, but Keldon Johnson has had success against the Sixers in the past. Good look.
Comes on the baseline. Great cut from House. Even better pass from Joel Embiid.
Vassell was the help. He was the one that was covering him in the court.
Still finding his way, I guess you could say, but not looking like he's too far off of that 100% health that's
you were
on
saying?
cue. Shot clock winding down on Niang. And here comes Jones. Ahead of the pack. Danuel House didn't give up on the play. Great hustle.
And the frequency in the post because he's tired.
And it's Jones drawing a foul on Maxey. He will have a chance at a 3-point play. Happy with the way PJ played the other night. Did not want to use him for almost a full 40 minutes.
But it was a nice plus. Wow, look at him. Speaking of plus.
Yeah, speaking of nice, Tyrese Maxey, his second triple tonight.
Let him go one-on-one.
2 minutes. Primo. Vassell. Another 3-pointer for Devin Vassell. He's 4 for 5 from downtown.
Is being consistent. So if you can string a couple of games together, kudos to him. That's going to go a long way to impressing people.
Good screen from Tucker, freeing Tyrese Maxey to drill another 3 of his own. Bad miss for the Spurs. Maxey grabs the loose ball and wants to push. Scoops it over to Harris on the right wing. Minutes to go. Tobias rising and hitting a 3 of his own. And a timeout for Greg Popovich and the Spurs.
Off-balance defensive position where he's vulnerable. Didn't fall for it.
Richardson inbounds to Vassell. Good head fake. And the lead back to 3 for the Spurs. Devin Vassell, 20 points in the first half. That's the biggest half of his career. Up top, Maxey finding Embiid. Johnson fakes the 3. And has a little bit of that slow-mo in his game, too.
Some methodicalness to his game. Is that a word, methodicalness?
PJ Tucker drills the corner 3. Harris had 10 in the first half. Embiid with 15, looking to make it 17. And he gets it. Sixers back in. Spurs may not have the talent of this Sixer squad right now. They got a lot of youth. They know that they are just playing free. Johnson lays it up and in. Tie game.
They didn't get blown out a lot of nights. It's just towards the end there, most teams had what it took to separate.
Joel running the floor, laying it up and in. And that was all James Harden.
And he's lost 20 pounds. I believe you touched on it earlier. Yeah. He hasn't lost any strength, though. See how he turns that corner and with that left shoulder dip, creates some space.
Maxey, another alley-oop to Joel Embiid.
Johnson so far matching his performance last year of 17 points.
Great ball movement by the Sixers. Harris pays it off with a triple. That's the offense we're looking forward to seeing this season.
Well, and you see again, wide open jump shot because you move the ball so well. Wow.
And then you mentioned it way back at the start of the game. And again, I know they're all great NBA players, but they are 4 new guys on the Sixers team this year.
Yeah.
And they're figuring things out.
Takes
DJ
time.
and House and Harrell and Jang with the jam. Still trying to figure out their communication on defense. Handing it off to James Harden, who is slowly but surely approaching triple-double territory. And he lets it fall. He's got 9 points now to go along with 9 rebounds and 8 assists.
Full denial from the Sixers, especially out on the perimeter.
Shot clock winding down. Johnson from way outside. Vassell. Richardson from the corner. And he's fouled. The former Sixer.
Contact early on that drive, but I don't believe there was contact on that release, hence the no call.
McDermott left alone. And I'd say that's a shooter's touch if I ever saw one.
It's like when the Sixers were on the other side of the coin and they were the team rebuilding. You can't.
Shot clock is off.
Give them credit, right? Popovich, look where he is, on the sideline, still coaching.
Embiid draws contact, lays it up and in. 26.
No one in the paint.
There's a little pick and roll. Embiid with authority. Unable to finish. House the offensive rebound. Harden straight on triple. There it is. And just like that, the crowd back into it here at the center. Harden directing traffic here, asking Joel to screen on the other side. Scoops it over to him. Embiid, elbow jumper.
Not as together on the same page are the Spurs here in the fourth as they were in the first and second or third.
Embiid throws it down. Sixers retaking the lead as well. They're down 8 coming into this frame. Vassell had a sensational second quarter.
You're going right to left, a fadeaway off of one leg, and it falls. Not easy, but he made it look easy.
Embiid! The two-handed rim rocker! Maxey blows past everybody. Lays it up and in.
Well, what Maxey saw was McDermott in front of him.
Don't want this guy to get into a groove.
Don't let him square his shoulders and elevate, because
still 6:20 to go. Spurs up 5. Hurdle, good positioning. San Antonio pushes its lead to 10. Understandably, the Sixers starters play a lot of minutes.
We're also hoping that the bench production was addressed this offseason.
None of the guys in red, white, and blue going to be happy about what took place on this court tonight.
Nothing to be happy about. That was brutal.